Friends, my name is Monica. Today we will discuss about records. Mm, classes are come into the Java 14 part and 17 is updated now. Mm, also, before Java 14, we are created DTOs like data transfer objects. We need to create as of the private final field for each piece of the data, getter for each field, a public constructor with the corresponding argument for each field, equal method that return true for object of the same class when all field match, hash code, toString. I will show you an example. For example, this is in a person DTO we have. Then we have declared two fields like private final string name and address. Then we need to create a constructor, and for both of them we need to create a hash code, and equal method we need to create like it is equal or not, and to string and getters we have need to um, get the values anywhere we want to use. If there is an 10 variables, then first we need to declare here 10 variable. After that we need to create in the constructor these 10 variable, and also here we need to create in hash code and equals and toString we need to add. I will demonstrate on you. For example, there is a test controller and I have created, I will show you first with DTO. And I have call the DTO, import the DTO, and for example, I created a method give valid name and address for expected value return, like my name is Monica and address is 100 Delhi. Then I have created a constructor person and new person and name and address, and I pass, and I call as a system.out and print and person to string. I have print that value and to string method I have created in DTO. You can see over here I have created a toString method and that I have created. And we can also create getters, we can uh, use Lombok library to avoid boilerplate point. We can use getters also here. Getters annotation we can use with Lombok. So basically in DTOs we created a boilerplate code so much, so we are using the records are come so lightweight and avoid to a boilerplate. If you can see, I call this, and this is the print here name Monica and address. If you see name, it will print also like, if I print with DTO, then I need to call person to string and like get name, and here also like get address. Then I can print the values of address and name also. I will give me a second, I will demonstrate you. Code is application is started now. Then we hit the button get by ID, and here you can see in the console address and name is printed over here. Same example is over here, and this will also equals method we have created, and equals will print as same. I will show you slash name. I will write down here, and you can see here it is print true. 1 and 2 both are same because we have passed the values same. For avoid the so much of boilerplate, now in Java 14 it is records keyword is come. We can create a simple record class, I will show you, give me a second. I have created a record class. This is the keyword record for create a record class. You can direct pass the string, you can pass directly constructor values in the name, address. You not need to create a different of constructor like person. And I created this constructor, and pass object required non null, non null. If it will require give null, then it will give error. If we have created like this both the constructor, then it will give compile time error. You can see duplicate method person in the type person. If I comment this one, then you can see we can only create one constructor inside this. Different two constructor I cannot create it. And same, we did not need here to create a static variables and private and getter and setters. All will set here and we can access over there. We declare static variable using same syntax as a class. We can also declare the same static variable to same syntax as a class. Like you can see over here, I will uncomment this part and I can see, I can show you like person, record person, string name and public static address. If I can see you can see I can add here like address, I can declare, and same as I can return as a unnamed. If I want to default any static function, then I can use like this, and public static person unnamed, and I will comment this, and you can see here unnamed. I can call directly this static variable from call, and this address will be passed to that and unnamed variable, this will be called. And I can show you in a controller. For example, we have import example record person, and now you can see person, new person. I have pass values into the constructor. Now I did not need to create two string method inside records. It is already given in the record class. Automatically this will be given. And if also we want to print like name, then simply person dot name and person dot address we can access. We did not need to create getter or setters. We directly person dot name, like we are get the static variable same as we can get over here. Person and address we get here, and if we like here person 1 and person 2 pass, then it will same by default equals method inside the records classes. So we did not create any boilerplate code, and it give all the functionality inside this. First of all, I will show you the name. It will print over here true. You can see the equals method is automatically work inside this, but we did not create any equal method. It is by default inside records. You can see get by id, I have called the API. Then you can see over here the person name and address is the two string. I printed that value. This is the address. I print two times address and person dot address. Address is 100 Delhi and person dot address is same, and name name dot Monica. If you want, I can show you like I will remove this one and remove dot at unnamed and pass the address. Then you can see unnamed value, and this will print. Started. Now I will hit You can see over here unnamed and address Delhi is printed. Direct we can get the static methods inside this. I will explain some things like this is the DTOs, that is the name field, and we accomplish our goal. Two problem with it, there is a lot of in DTOs. What was the problem? There is a lot of boilerplate and we obscure to purpose of our class to represent a person while name and address. As of JDK 14, we can replace our repetition data classes with records. Records are immutable data classes. These are immutable. We cannot change inside this. They require only the type and name of field. Here you can see we have just passed the string type and name. We declared the variable type and variable name. Name of field, the equals hash code to string method sorry, as well as private final field and public constructor are generated by the Java compiler. Java compiler will be automatically create. We can create like public record class string and address using a record constructor argument for each generated for s. Using record a public constructor with an argument of each field generated for s. For example, if I did not create this one and restarted again, then it will be perfectly work fine. You can see over here get by ID, and I will show you get by ID, and I will hit that, and you can see over here same values are printed. So we did not require anything to do. We just simply pass the variable type and name, and that's it. We did not do anything to create. It will create automatically all the things by JDK. We can like type 1 is the constructor type. We can declare like this, and we can declare like this. We can call static variable and methods. As regular Java classes, we also include static variable and methods in records. I already shown you. We can create string public static string address, and you can declare whatever values you can want. You can declare in your record classes. We declare static variable using same syntax as a class. We have declared like same as our class is used, and we can declare over here static functions inside the records classes. I already demonstrate you inside the example. Thank you. That's all. Please like, share and subscribe my channel.